Alright, it looks like we're good. Looks like everything's working. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Myst. I'm very curious to see how this one will play out, because last time we jumped into this, it remarkably went much better than I expected, if I'm being honest. Much better than I expected. As I went into it thinking, okay, this is going to be rather obtuse. It's going to take a while to figure stuff out. I'll just get my notepad out. Well, I'll get my sketch pad out. We'll take what notes we can. And to my surprise, it's actually been surprisingly straightforward. It's been a little obtuse in places, and the occasional hint from the brother has certainly had its effect. But at the same time, I feel that it's been going rather well. Managed to reach one of the ages that was mentioned in the book over at this bookcase over here. So just this bookcase over here, we managed to reach one of the ages, complete it, get back, and reach a second age as well, if we so desire. So, my objective with this stream is as follows. I want to see if I can figure out everything that I need to as far as reaching the other two ages before we figure out, okay, what am I supposed to do in order to actually, quote, complete the game. So, that is the objective for today. We're going to spend a bit of time on this island right now, so the island that you see when you go to the menu here, and we're going to see what happens, see if I can figure out what's left. So, with that in mind, step one, just to give a sense for what we need to work on, we've interacted with this a decent amount, we figured out the gimmick surrounding this, and with that, there's a decent amount down this walkway that I need to figure out. So, what I'm trying to figure out right now is where the other two entrances are, and how I open them up. So, with that in mind, I want to double check based on my notes to see if I can figure out a couple of things. So, if I go over to my notes real quick, I had written down a decent amount as far as how everything is laid out. At least took a decent number of notes as far as what we can find through this observatory. But I want to double check a couple of things just to be sure that I'm on the right track. So, we're going to start with that. We're going to get a sense for what information we have and what it's paired to. And hopefully, that helps us find what exactly we're looking for. So, alright, so let me just go ahead and rest through the notes I have. So, here's... So, don't mind me as I write on my drawing tablet. Really should have shown that. Still. Alright, so the key is... So, I'll go ahead and lay it out the same way. So, 240, 2, 2, 1. Now, the 2-2-1 part I'm not so sure of, so this is when facing the gears. The problem is there doesn't seem to be any way to interact with those gears, apart from just approaching them, so I'm not entirely sure what exactly I'm supposed to do with that information yet. So, that's one thing that I need to worry about. So from the gears, we've got that bit of information. So while this goes, I'll go ahead and sequester that information real quick. This is what my notes look like right now. Alright, we're up. Doesn't look like I can walk around within that observatory. And then, what other information do we have? So, I rotate this tower. So I'm pretty sure this was the information that required me... Well, I'm pretty sure this was information relevant to getting into that boat. So I'm not going to worry about that one. So let's confirm the information that hooks into here real quick. Because that leads to a large tree where I believe I access the forest world. So we'll confirm that real quick. Alright, so, make sure we're facing the right way. Okay. Giant tree. Let's confirm the information. Alright, so the information is 7, 2, 4. Okay, so that was the combination lock in order to access the pressure. Access the combination in order to get into a safe, allowing us to put some PSI into another system. So I'm pretty sure I've got all the information I need for that specific step. Although, we'll confirm that real quick by rotating around a little bit. Okay, so, let's check this one more time. Alright, the rocket we figured out. Alright, so it looks like we do have all the information we can reasonably obtain from that. Unless there's something that I forgot to highlight, perhaps, which is a possibility. So I guess we'll go ahead and head over to that and figure out what we need to do. So let's chat up to it. Hiya, Gilgamesh. Ever heard of Ys 1, the granddad of action RPGs, along with Dragon Slayer, the predecessor of Legend of Heroes? None of those, well, I think Ys 1 I've heard the name of. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. YS? Whatever the case may be. I'm not familiar with that one. Though, let's see. I have not heard of anything else though. Man, that noise is the worst. Well, hopefully that's the last I have to touch the noise. Okay, so we've got the PSI up to where it needs to be. So, doesn't look like there's anything else that I can click around here. Doesn't appear that I can shut that off. I can rotate that, and that's how I got the PSI to be higher. But I didn't see anything in relation to it. That just rotates us around. And if we look up, there appears to be some kind of entrance over there. Doesn't look like I can rotate this around. I'm trying to figure out how exactly we get up there, though. That's the problem. It seems like there should be a way to generate a staircase, perhaps. Or... OJ, I'm hurt, no hello for me. Okay, hello, Regal9. How are you doing today? There's something over there I can flip if I can figure out how to open that. Let's see, so... 240 was a thing mentioned, so that's at 210 right now. That's 230. Oh, now it works. Alright, we flip that so we can get more information. And then we've got... Oh, interesting. 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 Okay, that's gonna be fascinating. Wait, 2-2... Oh, wait. Is that what the 2-2-1 is for? Hang on. So 2-3-1. Alright, reset it. 2-2-1. That gets 2-2-3. Ha, took too many attempts on that, huh? Looks like it resets it if I'm not careful. You're doing fine, thanks for asking. I'm detecting a hint of spite, or what I believe is spite. Right idea, but I don't think that was quite the right solution. Okay, so... Let's see. 2... Ah, no, that just got us back to square one. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm probably better off to... Am I better off just writing out the combinations rather than trying to figure this out? Alright, let's see. So... Got one. Alright, so just going one after the other caused that. One. That didn't work. Ah, so close. Okay. I'm actually having to do puzzle solving, damn it, how dare you. Okay, so. One moves it... Ugh, that's gonna be fun. Let's check on chat before I get too far in. Let's see, so it looks like Gilgamesh is talking about what he mentioned in chat earlier. Let's see. A series of ARPGs developed by Nihon Falcom. I think I pronounced that right. The series chronicles the life of an adventurer, Adol Christian. First game in the series was released on the NEC PC 8801 in 1987. Oh, jeez. Well, let's see. They've since been ported and released on many other platforms, sold over 4.8 million copies worldwide. Ys 1 and 2 are on Steam in a bundle, as are other games in their series. That old, it might be worth checking out for Through the Looking Glass at some point. Although apparently Golden Sun just got put onto Nintendo's online service, so that might end up being a higher priority to check out right now. Did I do it? No, not quite. Let me think. Okay, so the trick here is that I somehow have to try holding the lever. Okay, do you know this game, Regal? I would never have thought of that. Okay, so if I'm able to hold the lever... Ha. Oh wait, I almost got it. Alright. Okay, I got it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. So, what does that affect? Wait a minute, it used the same sound effect as when we were over by the gears over this way. You haven't played this, Regal? Well, you'll be right at home here. Ah, okay. Okay, Myst book number 3 accessed. Excellent. Okay, that's another one down. And now that we have that information, we should be able to access something new as well. Alright, so we flip that switch. So, let's bring the tower around and take a look at that. Sorry, Regal, you're gonna have to hear the annoying noise again. I know of it, but never played it. Fair enough. Alright, ready for the annoying noise again? Allow it to burrow into your ear. Really, I got nothing from that. Nothing? Really? Okay. I'm surprised there's nothing correlated with that. Alright, well, I guess while I'm here, let's double check to make sure I've attended to everything there while I'm here. Because that's the last Myst book that I need to open the way to. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, facing there. I'm pretty sure I already know what that's going to be. This is the one with the dates, if memory serves. Because that's how we... Yes, this is the one with the dates on it. So that's how we gained access to something else. YouTube made retracting comments more annoying. Huh. It's when it's... Well, I would have thought that they'd make that easy with how much they like to moderate stuff sometimes. Okay, so... You know what? I'm gonna point it at that anyway, just out of curiosity. Just for curiosity's sake. I'm assuming... Let me go in here, damn it. There we go. I'm assuming there's not gonna be anything in here, but I'm gonna check just to be sure. And I can use it to check up the chat. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was continuing this thread. Okay, so... Oh, so the other game you mentioned. Dragon Slayer is an early example of ARPG games which laid the foundation for building on the prototype. Alright. So, building on the prototypical action RPG elements of Panorama Tome? I think that's how I pronounce that? Okay. So this is Namco at work. In contrast to really turn-based roguelikes, Dragon Slayer was a dungeon crawler that was entirely real-time with action-oriented combat. Okay, so I'll have to compare and contrast with Diablo, perhaps. Okay, so with that there, it looks like there genuinely isn't any information on that point. So the line has to be read to get anything useful. As you would expect. Alright, with that in mind, so we have all the information that we can retrieve, at least so far as we know. So... Really? I really wish I knew what to do with this. I doubt it's just a matter of filling the entire space, but you know what, just for fun I'm gonna do it. Don't ask me where they got these sound effects, I'm just as lost as you are. Yeah, I didn't think so. Worth a shot, perhaps. You can't retract comments anymore? That's strange. I think that'd be a basic feature. I don't know, probably an update or some weird change or something. 1983 predates Diablo. I am well aware. Still, curious to see what came before it. So, I'm trying to think, how do I orient this? Is there any obvious difference in the position? Alright, let's try and see if we can engage in some pattern recognition. Does anything change as far as... Okay. So if I shut the PSI off entirely, it'll take a while to click through here. But I believe... Okay, so PSI is now off. Now, does that have any influence on the position of that? Okay, doesn't seem like it's affecting it. Hang on, what? Hold up. Hold up! Why did it just suddenly move? Hang on. Huh? Okay, what? Is it just gonna come down to me? What, did I have to drop the PSI all the way, then run out here, perhaps? Huh. Yeah, it doesn't let you get rid of comments. Strange. Huh. So all I had to do was drop the PSI all the way. Let it slowly build up, and eventually I get access to this. Okay. You know, figuring out the other two was actually kind of interesting. This is just dumb. Alright, one more notch, and we're in. Actually, before we hit that notch, let me make a save. You're not going to keep going? Game didn't just break, did it? Oh, okay, it's just taking its sweet time. Most random thing. I do not remember it taking this dang long just to cycle. And there's our Myst book. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have access to all 3 remaining ages. Now... Okay, presumably that'll let us go back up. Alright. Make another one just because I'm feeling very paranoid. Save early, save often. Alright, so... to catch you up to speed, Regal, there are 4 ages in this, well, connected to this, or dimensions, or however you want to frame it. This is one where the world has seemingly been flooded with all there being left being giant trees. So, let's take a look at what we're glancing at. We're effectively entering a watery wonderland apart from a bunch of trees just sticking out of the ground. Alrighty. Okay. And here we are. So, already we've got that we can interact with. So where do these pipes lead from? Alright, so that sounds like it's not leading to anywhere at the moment. Then we've got this over here. Hey, brother.
So you found a way into this world, huh?
Yeah, apparently it was just a matter of setting the pressure to 0 and then waiting.
Yeah. And there is a way back up if you need to.
Yep, I saw. No way back out until I solve whatever this is, though. Okay, so we've got a pipe that leads over here.
Yeah, I barely remember this.
I remember it, but I don't remember the solutions.
Yeah. Also, I think each brother essentially has a tree house of sorts. Or it's for each of the pages. Probably want to scout out the areas that way you can find them all. And also, once you've got the solution figured out, and then one page with you, and then come back.
I know, I've done this song and dance once already. You don't have to explain how the game works. Okay, so first off, we need to get that door open. So it looks like we've got some sort of water puzzle, I think. We have to figure out how the pipes are connected. Okay, so I better get out my notes. So, since this is an old point-and-click game, behold. Alright, step 1. Make sure that this is treated as a white page. Step 2. Oh, wait. No, I'm gonna get annoyed at myself if I don't use the same formatting for everything. Alright, so... let's try and get a sense for where everything is. So, from this point... Alright, so, let me just start tracing this out. So, we'll start from this instance. So, we've got one pipe that leads there. Actually, that might be everything. So, is this something that generates water or is contingent on it? It does sound like there's water flowing. And based on the windmill, it's probably being pulled from somewhere. I wonder if that has an effect on where it ends up. But the problem is, I'm not sure exactly what this symbol means right here. I'm assuming it's a matter of which ends up cut off. So attempting to knock on that doesn't work. Do we get any difference in noise? Okay, so that sends the water elsewhere. So it looks like whatever I need to do... Hang on. Is that... Where's this lead to, actually? Alright, so it looks like if I want to go up that way, I'll need that in my favor. Okay, so right now we've got the water being directed over here. And it looks like this is more a way to activate this elevator for later, perhaps. So for now, let's set it this way. Oh, chat's demanding my attention. What else is chat up to? Let's see. Something else I missed? I only caught up with everything with you, Google Mesh. Let's see. FYI, Falcon Games takes forever to localize due to the length of their scripts and the translation is not starting until the game's done and released in Japan. Honestly, I'd rather them take their time than not. We don't need them to rush anything here. Okay, I'm getting disoriented. Okay, so... Alright, so from this point, we've got water flowing in this direction. So if I wanted this direction... If I want to be able to get up, I'm assuming I have to go this way, right? If there's something I have to do elsewhere first... Unless that's meant to be a runoff of sorts. In the end, we end up being a year behind. Well, as long as it's a good translation, I'm not gonna care. Okay, so flipping that didn't seem to affect much. I guess we can confirm whether it's working real quick by redirecting the water this way. Doesn't seem to be giving us any water right now. Let's just confirm that my suspicions are correct by going back up here. We've got 2 points of water. Presumably. Okay, so we've got water flowing in. Bit pixelated, but still. Water is going in. So, at this point, if it is working, then we should see that effect. I wonder if there's some issue with the fountain, perhaps. Because let's just go through here real quick and make sure that everything is directed where it needs to. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's good. Is there anything else worth exploring down here as far as where the water ends up? Alright, so that leads nowhere, as far as we can tell. You've got this that's seemingly Doesn't connect to much of anything. Unless I'm supposed to... Huh. Well, let's see. This is the only lever that's out here, so maybe we start by connecting this, perhaps. Alright, so that's pointing in the direction we want. That's pointing in the direction we want. Guess it doesn't matter too much where this one ends up. Actually, it could. Because then it gets... Okay, so that one actually was incorrect. Alright. Let's see if this has any effect now. Oh, wrong direction. This is gonna get annoying to try and follow. If it isn't already. Maybe the brother has a point in doing something where you can move around more. Ooh! That did something! Okay, we know that it works now. Good. Okay. So that gives us another walkway that we can utilize. And we can withdraw it with that as well. I'll go ahead and bring it up. Since I don't see any reason to necessarily mess with that. Redirecting it down this way. But nowhere. Alright, so that's still in place now. Good. Getting disoriented. Interesting that this seems completely disconnected. It looks like I'm not getting up that way unless I can find a way to connect them. I have to close this before it'll... Really? That's all I had to do? Close it before you let me up, huh? Fine. Be that way, you silly, silly game. Alright, now we are in the treetops. Doesn't look like we can go much further down this way. We have a lot of primitive pots and wicker baskets, at least what look to be wicker baskets. Oh, that's interesting. So that opens up a pathway that presumably could allow us back up, down. Alright, so we've been through there once. Let's check this way now. Oh wait, I've been through here, haven't I? So there's something over this way that I want to check out next, right? Wonder how much of this is legit and how much of this is a matter of red herrings. It's hard to tell sometimes with this game. Okay, so this lets us Down here, perhaps. Okay, so now we can get through here. Actually, now that we've done that, I'm assuming we can't access this, right? Because the water's not flowing correctly. So it looks like if we want to get up to an upper level, well, a higher level, I should say, it looks like we'll have a bit of work to do to get there. But this looks like it's just a matter of getting a sense for the place. A lot of auxiliary detail, potentially sprinkled about if only as a red herring. Because at this point, I don't need the water level where it was before, given the circumstances, now that I've got this way open. So I've got my way down. I just need to redirect the water this way now, correct? Let's find out. So if I close this, nice, we're getting further up. Alright, we are now further up. So, is there anything of interest this way? Ah, a proper bedroom. A proper wash bowl, even. Must have been one of the... Alright, so that's where the red... Alright, that tells us where... Interesting. Okay, so that's where one of the rooms are. Gesundheit? Okay. That was weird. I'm not gonna get answers on that for a while, am I? What did he say about my mother? Good one, Regal. This game is silly.
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother. What a very interesting device you have here. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? Remember, he is preparing. Take only one page, my dear brother.
Okay, finally something I can understand. Anything of interest on the first one? What does the note say? There are a red and a blue book back at the observatory. Based on those... Ooh, there's the blue note. Okay, so that's another room. So once I figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go, I have that to draw from. Now I just have to figure out how the hell to get back. So, two completely different directions to go in. Ah, great, I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing again. There's neither red nor blue? Yeah, that's my feeling. Not fully, anyway. bring the pages here. One of the pages, anyway. No change, huh? I may as well just hang on to this page for a while then. At this point, I probably just need to figure out how to get back then, don't I? I posted about translations, check chat. Let me figure out the solution first, because I think I'm onto something. So given the circumstances right now, close this. I suspect that the solution, whatever it might be, is going to be contingent on something below. So we'll go ahead and head down this way real quick. We've got that windmill over there. I don't think there's too much I need to worry about in this direction, apart from just looking around, perhaps. So, let's look around at the ground floor real quick and see if we can figure out if there's anything that I haven't interacted with that might be of use. Because we've got this that connects somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, okay. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do. And presumably, I then set it to there, and the entrance back will be down that way. That makes the most sense to me. We'll have to go back through this song and dance once in order to set up what I need to, but hey, that should be just fun. Alright, so then, we got this. Let's make sure it's lined up. Actually, wait, that's the wrong direction, isn't it? Alright, so, we got this boy. Alright, that looks like it'll go down the correct pathway now. Whoops, I got turned around. Did I not set it up correctly? Looks like it should be correct. Alright, let's go down the path of the pipe then. Just to be doubly sure. Alright, step one. Let's make sure that... Okay, so from this point... Step one, check this. Alright, that one's good. Check this one. That one's good. Check this one. It is not good. That's probably the one at fault. Check this one. It is also not good. Okay, so we had 2 points of failure. There we go. And here we are. The Myst book. Alrighty. Let's see what's new from Blue after this. Once that I look at this, I'll go ahead and double back to chat just to make sure I've got everything.
Good. Still more pages you find. Bring more. I must have some more. All I ask of you. Long. It's so long since my brother, Sirius, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. Greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all before. Do not bring the red pages to him. Not let him trick you. He tricked our father. insidiously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you, bring the blue pages. To me, listen, you must obey me. Blue pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Why do I get the feeling the other brother's gonna claim the exact opposite? He's able to speak English? Allegedly, yes, Regal. Although both of them have been acting, shall we say, incredibly manic since all this began. So, well, at least now I know what I need to do in order to get into here. So, now it looks like I gotta raise the pressure in order to bring it back up then. Alright, so pressure's been raised. Let's make sure that it's actually up where it needs to be. Hard to tell. Do I have to wait for it to rise? Well, I guess I can let it sit here for a bit while I catch up with chat. Let's see. Oh, it is moving. Alright, it's hard to tell based on this, and I'm all tabbed right now, so it probably won't register on stream, but hey, we'll at least have the noise. Let's see. What's chat up to? So, Ease 8's first translation was bad. That's so bad that the US... that the US version took out a ton of money, redid the entire translation, including the voice acting. This back in 2017 and 2018? That sucks. Like the Archaeozoic... Something was translated as... Archaeozoic Chasm was translated as Archaeozoic Big Hole, but why? That's silly. That is very silly. Okay. Nothing obviously different right now. We'll keep it at a high... Okay, we only needed to go one more increment. Then we'll see if I can just hit the button in order to let me down there. Interesting that they ask you to wait so long, though. Because honestly, much of the game thus far has been... down. Okay, so that's just reversing the direction, huh? So let's make sure it's going down. Come on. Okay, I'll probably just have to reverse the PSI on this in order to actually make this work. Alright, let's move quickly. Alright, so... we wait for it to come back down. Presumably. Apparently the first translation was done with Google Translate. Oh, that sucks. Alright, down we go. Alright, then we go through this rigmarole once more. Get how long it takes on this one. Oh man, I wish I didn't have to wait so long on this count. Then again, I suppose they have to drag it out just in case, because they don't necessarily know how long it'll take. In actuality, anyway. You'd think that they could just hit a button after a while, though. Still. The US localizer was NIS America. There's a video comparison. I'll have to check that out at some point. Either way, there we are. So next we'll grab the red page, repeat the same song and dance, and then be on our way. Almost there. Okay. Now that I know what I'm doing, this should go relatively quickly. Should be able to knock out another era by the end of the day then. Especially since it... Actually, how long did it take me to get through this? I'm curious. Oh, it looks like it does preserve things. Okay, so how long did it take me to reach this point? Okay, so we entered the forest at around 35... So about... Alright, it only took us about half an hour to get through this then, funnily enough. Okay. There's hope for us yet then. Okay, that in mind. Let's start simple. So, the first order of business, if memory serves... Hang on a minute. Has everything already still been... Is everything the same as it once was? Oh, I don't even have to mess with anything. That's useful. Oh, right. I do have to mess with things insofar as I need to redirect down there. But that's an easy change. That'll take all of 1 second. Well, okay, 5 seconds, but still, close enough. I'm getting the red page for this one, and then I'll have 2 down.
Okay, so the next one will be with that gear, since I do the one with the rocket last.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the maze. I already know the maze is going to be pain, so I don't want to deal with the maze.
Oh, there's the book.
The book?
I mean the page.
Oh, you had me concerned for a second. Alright, here we go. Flip the switch. I didn't even need a page of notes for this one.
Makes you wonder where Earth is meant to be. On villages.
According to the book, it was. The way it was described is that a people that were at home in the forest lived here, and that humans, as we understand them, used to live here before the whole world flooded. To where the family that we see effectively treats the humans as gods. And we're away.
2 worlds down, 2 more to go.
Yep. Alright, cool. You have anything to say about this elder statesman? No, he's being a sleepy boy. Fair enough.
Have returned. Additional page. Leave from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cirrus. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my brother. For my wicked brother. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is not. Never ending. Bring the red paper. May you please release me from this prison. I promise you will be greatly rewarded. You must help me. Help me.
Well, he hasn't exactly denied that he was the one that imprisoned his brother, but at the same time, it's not as if he explained why he was in prison, perhaps. Still, that is 1 down. So, we'll go ahead and make another save. we'll carry on. So, now we've got a watery world by the looks of it. I'm trying to remember which world this is a part of and what we have to worry about here. I'm trying to remember if this is the fortifications or some other world. I believe this is the one where they built fortifications. So, let's find out. Nope, don't trust. Oh, I don't trust either of them, but it's just a matter of which one I trust more.
Ah, so you finally found out how to get to this world, huh?
Yeah, ended up taking a little bit to figure out the mechanism, and Chad had to tell me, hey, what if you hold down that lever in the clock tower? Because that was not intuitive.
By the way, and this in the bottom of the list.
Wow, I'm being very thorough then, aren't I? Alright.
Welcome to the gear world.
Alright, so a variety of symbols. Wonder what that'll mean. I'm actually gonna have to take notes this time, aren't I? Probably. Alright, so there's no book here, so my solution to get in... Alright, so most likely I need to find the combination for this in order to open this up and get back home. Most likely. You really should be careful.
Yeah, I suggest you get a whole bearings of the entire location, and so that way you know what you're doing. As it implies, this world revolves around gears.
Alrighty, let's take a look around. I don't think there are enough gears here, boys. Alright, let's see what's inside this place. Okay, so 2 potential pathway. Alright, so this is... got a symbol for the rocket ship and that as well. And the clock tower. Can't see anything right now. Those light up when we... why those light up. I wonder if there's a way to figure out... Let's see. Reverse text I gave hint. Oh boy. I don't know if you should be giving me hints right now. Best to keep things cryptic and let the game figure things out. Okay, then we have something that's far more mechanical in nature. Far more mechanical and animalistic, more to the point. Fortress rotating simulator calibrating? Curious. That would have basically no effect if that does have any effect. It looks like I may need to rotate it in order to reach a specific point. So let me go outside again real quick and figure out how much I would realistically need to rotate it to reach over here. So it looks like if I rotate it 90 degrees, I can reach over there. Alright, so there's my orientation. Let's head back in that room and see if I can figure it out. It's not for the age? Yeah, the problem is that, well, let me put it this way. I know enough about this game to know that at a certain point, well, Let's see. Does that have any effect on things? Hello? What this? Well, step one, did that actually rotate? It did not. As far as we can tell. So it looks like whatever rotation is required will have to come from the room beyond this one. Presumably down here. Okay, so that seemed to... Alright, I think that may have an effect... Oh, hello. Let's see if that had the desired effect. It did not. Do I have to lock it in somehow, perhaps? Possibly. Alright, so right now it's facing that way. I wonder what effect that will have. If I push the button then, what happens? Does that just let me back? Does that just let me further in? Oh, I see. Nothing below, huh? Let's treat it as middle. Alright, nothing's treated as middle then. Alright, we are now on an upper level. Doesn't seem to garner us much of anything. Okay, that's odd. Not letting me go... Well, not letting me go beyond this point. What are you doing, Cheeto? Why are you chewing on cardboard? Don't do that, please. So, up takes us to a place that we don't... Cheeto, please stop chewing the cardboard. Don't make me take you outside. No, that's not a euphemism. Calm down. Wait, I can't move now that I've... Oh! Wait a minute, that was just to get a sense for the timing, wasn't it? Let's see if it actually modified as we hoped. If so, great. If not, I might have to readjust. Damn, it didn't seem to affect anything. Alright, so, let's run through that simulation again. Just to be sure I understand it. If I say text in reverse, then I can say hints and you'll have no idea what I'm saying. I'd eventually figure it out. Come on, I'm not that dumb. Okay, so. 1, 2. Okay. Give me a sec, so. Let me write that down real quick. So left lever. Hold right. 2 seconds. Okay. Hopefully that ends up working the way I intend. Alright, now that we've had our practice, let's head up. You really shouldn't say things in reverse, because I will be able to parse it. You can always just direct message people if you're really that insistent on being subtle about it. Do you two have any comments, little dudes? Do you have any idea how to solve this Cheeto? Okay. So, step 1. 1, 2. I believe that should influence things. Alright. Let's see if that had any effect. Although, it's hard to tell if it did or not is the issue. Really hard to tell if it made a difference. And unfortunately, the only way that we know for certain is if we let the animations play out. Well. Alright, so. Whoops. Alright, good, it worked. Alright, that gets me half of what I need. Okay, with that in mind, let's bring out my drawing tablet. Okay, so step 1. So we have 4 symbols. And then, let's see, so we've got half circle for 1. That's a very terrible half circle, but then again, I'm not trying to be smart about it. And then we've got circle, the top 3 triangles. That should be close enough to what I need. Cheeto, stop chewing that. Excuse me for a moment, he probably wants out. Alright, Cheat. Sorry about that, boys. Now that Cheeto is enjoying the cold, hopefully he'll be okay now. So, it only gives us half of what we need, though. I'd be curious to know where the... Oh, there's another half over there, isn't there? Okay, that's how they get you. Okay, so we'll go back in and practice real quick. Hey, Jay, you know I can just put that into Google Translate, and I'm not... Look, I'm a Texan. I know at least basic Spanish. You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Okay, so... 1, 2... Alright, same deal as before. So, the same motion should get us over to the next hint. Alright, so. Now we wait on this. Let it descend. Alright, so, same deal as before. 1, 2. Gilgamesh, I can put it to Google Translate. I don't care what language you pick. It won't be good, perfect, but it'll be close enough, you know. Here's my question, though. Where the heck are the pages in this level? Wait, what the heck? Cirrus, your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I'll instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Guards, Akanar. I was just clicking randomly, what? Seriously, where the heck are the pages in this level? That's so random. We've got the model of the ship and... Oh, that's morbid. Probably should have checked it again before moving it again. Alright, let's see what the first two are. Okay, let's bring out my notes again. Alright, so... Alice? Alright, so first... Whoops. Let's just make sure I'm correct. Alright, cool. And then... We've got... Alright, that should be close enough for my purposes. Doesn't need to be pretty, just needs to be precise enough. I should relabel this while I'm thinking about it. Hang on, I'm gonna do that real quick. There we go. I don't need as many notes as I thought. And again, I'm not at the point where I'll really need notes. Where are the bloody pages, though? That's what I'm having trouble comprehending. I think I'd be in a position where I'd see the notes after a while. Sound design is impeccable. We start using a cipher. Well, to be fair, I'm too busy figuring out the game right now, so that might actually work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 3.5. Stop. Okay, I'm done with that. Alright. Wait a minute. Don't forget to hit this. Get out. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. I don't know if that actually worked, but I got a noise from it, so we'll find out. See how close it is. To the stream would think if they saw what's going on in chat right now. I'm confused and I know what's going on. Allegedly. Alright, now that we're back here. So. Alright, that lets us get out of here. Now I just gotta find the bloody pages. Hey, brother? Any idea where the bloody pages are in this bloody level?
I have no idea.
Oh, now I find. The moment I ask you. Apparently, it was hidden in a. I even want to know what this was for.
From the looks of it.
Probably.
Yeah, but you probably know that the other one is probably in the other guy's room somewhere.
Well, at least
hidden.
Yeah. Well, at least I got one. Let's get out of here. For the moment, anyway.
And then you'll have to go back to it at least to find the other one. But at least you have a general idea of where to look.
And I don't have to reassemble things, which always helps. Oh, thank you. We might be able to beat this game tonight, then. Well, we'll see how long the maze takes. I didn't expect to get through that one so quickly.
Oh, my friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced Cyrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. You have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds, some plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to father. He tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder father. Bring me the remaining. Please. Liar. Pulling a liar. I must not be free. The remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
Let's see what the other guy has to say. Step 1, getting back over there. Step 2, grabbing the red. Step 3, making a save before I invariably release one of them. And probably regret my life from doing so. But that's what save scumming is for, right? Who doesn't love save scumming? Unless you're playing Baldur's Gate 3 or are that much of a purist, but hey, not me. Alright. So, now I need to find the red. Okay, I've already checked in here and found a page. So presumably there will be a page somewhere in here. Oh, duh. Alright, we're through.
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, free from this horrible prison. This book. You must visit the one remaining age. You have not. Confident that my brother Akina is demented. He is guilty. Took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. I cannot get it. you again. Do not retreat through pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst. Never will escape. You must simply bring the red. The story that your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty. This forgotten island long ago. I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Find the third book in the secret page. Well, that's giving probably too much away. Granted, I don't know too much about this game independent of that, but here's what I'm wondering. What all is down here? Because I think I've been down here once, but I haven't been able to connect this to anything, really. And while I was just wandering around, apparently, just hitting this real quick, I have no idea what this does. Presumably, well, here's what I'm wondering. When I was at, let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Because when I was when I was at the Stone World, I remember taking notes, specifically this over here. And I'm starting to wonder if I can find the other half of this, I wonder if I can figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Makes me wonder anyway. Still, I can fret over that another time. Apparently that's not the correct combination though. I'm just not sure what to do with all this here. Still, I suppose time will tell as to how it all ends up playing out. For now, then. Alright, there is our last Myst book. Resume. Let's go! Now this one I have very little memory of. However, there is one thing I do have a memory of that I already know is going to be absolute bloody pain! So, let's be on our way. Notepad? Oh, shoot, my bad. Alright, so we've got this over here. So we've got a bunch of different symbols. I believe this was called the Shattered World due to a a bunch of meteor impacts. Right, this is what I remember. Partly anyway. Hmm. It looks like if I'm to make that work. Alright, so there's 5 of those symbols. Presumably I need to hit all 5 before I get too far along. That's my assumption anyway. I can at least scour the land to find all of them real quick. I don't see any reason not to turn them on anyway. Guess we'll find out, won't we? The broken clock. Looks to be the sizzling lightning bolts. An area with a little bit of greenery anyway. Huh, already a blue page. So we've hit one. Is it worth bringing this with us? Probably not yet. Not till I map out the tunnels. That I already know is going to be. Alright, so we've got. Alright, so we got 1. Huh. Hang on a sec. I wonder if this has some means... This gives me an idea. Alright, so either way. So we've got the water, the sizzling lightning bolts, the broken clock, or... So, number 4 is down here, and is the number 1 symbol, jutting out above water. And in order to reach this one, we have to be willing to go underwater. Actually, I wonder if I can... wonder if I get anything special by orienting this. Real quick, I better take notes of this. I get the feeling I'll need it. Okay, let me make another sheet. Alright, let me set this up before I bring it up. Alright, fill. Oh, never seen that before. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the noise. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, so, real quick. Let's see. Not sure what to call this, so that'll have to do. Okay, so, switch over here. Alright, so we've got the 5 symbols. Water droplet. Sizzling lightning bolt. Lock hands. We'll just say crystal. And water spout. We got different noises whenever we were at a different orientation. Alright, let me show you what I'm looking at. So, 56.5 degrees for this guy. Should be getting some kind of warning when we get close. Unless there's something more that can be found. Alright, so lightning is 30.3. Wait, 130.3. Get that right. Let's see. What if I hit this again? Weird that I'm not getting anything for any of the others. Alright, 15 degrees for the crystal. And then for the water spout. Alright, because that's the lightning spot. Ah, here we are. Alright, so water spout is 212.2. Okay. Then we just need to figure out the water droplets. Alright, 153.4. Alright, now that that's done. Alright, give me the order again. Okay, there seems to be an orientation. So the clock hands was number 5. That one? Alright, so Sizzling Lightning was number 4. Ah, heck, my mouse is acting up. Give me a sec. And then, okay. Alright. Water droplets was number 2. Okay, we got it. Might have looked a little weird, but here are my notes. So, here are my notes. So, we've got degree, we've got order, and the symbol. Hopefully, this ends up being accurate. Guess we're about to find out, aren't we? I guess we're about to find out. Okay, let's get in there. Hopefully that gives me the information I'm looking for. Or useful information, I should say. So now that we have this information, I'm wondering if we can use it in order to actually, well, gather everything we need elsewhere. So, will we be able to enter that facility? So, we have the order and we have the degree. So, we have got... we've got crystal as number 1. Got water droplet as number 2. Sizzling, well, let's see. Water spout is number 3. That work? No, apparently not. Okay. Did I have the correct order? That's the next question. Did I mess the order up somehow? Let me add another bit of notes. So, water spout is wind. So, that sounds almost like a wind flute. Okay, that. Okay, let's see if those notes help at all. Alright, we'll see if those notes are any helpful. If this doesn't work, I suppose I may have to be a bit more precise than that. Hopefully I don't have to be much more precise than that, otherwise we could be here a while. Alright, wind flute's correct. River's correct. There we go. We're in. Zoom. All right. It's time. The maze. This is gonna be pain. Are you ready to watch me in bloody pain? Welcome to me figuring out the maze. Let me just prepare my notes ahead of time since I already know I'm going to need them.
Yeah, another question to answer will be, who can get what done first? Bro completing the maze and then getting...
Or you finishing your chores?
Beat me to it.
Well, I'm here, brother. I didn't grab the blue page from where I saw it, or the red page, so hopefully I don't have to backtrack for them.
Oh, you're going to have to go back and get each one.
What happens if I release both of them? You know what? Don't tell me.
We'll say there are 4 endings.
Well, in that case, let's go ahead and grab the blue page real quick since that was the one I spotted. I didn't see the red page, though.
His room. That guy's room.
Yeah, but I didn't find any room. I just found a water place, and then there was just a page. Here, I'll show you. There was just a page here.
I think there may be one on the other end.
Most likely.
Why don't you explore to see if you can find it before?
Well, I haven't. Well, I feel like I've explored pretty deep, but I'll keep looking. I should see down that way. Got the broken clocks, not able to press forward and much that way. Got this little outcropping. Only has this of note. We can either go back where we came or this way, I think. Yep, that just backtracks me.
Because I'm gonna
Yeah, you got work to do.
mess up the driver for the first one.
And then we've got this over here. But I don't see where the red page would be hidden among all this.
Unless there's an area you didn't...
It's possible. Alright, I'll see you in a bit then. Yeah, where is this bloody red page? An obvious place where it could be. Hey. Oh, my freaking gosh, I am a moron! I'm gonna write that down before I forget. Okay, now that we've attended to that, okay. Here we go. Welcome to the maze. This level is infamous for being incredibly obtuse and dense. And what the hell? Okay, so we are currently facing north. So let's rotate around, see what we can do. Alright, northeast. Am I actually allowed to go forward on this? No. Okay, so the only way that I can go right now seems to be north. In that case, we shall start our map dead center. So, luckily, with this being... Alright, so, forward. Alright, so, go forward, and we hit another junction. Now, actually I should have showed that. Oh, I can always go back and gather footage if I need to. So, we are able to go... So, that's just back where we came. So, we are able to go west. And it seems like we are only able to go west. Let's just confirm that real quick. Yep, it looks like we are only able to go... Alright, so there's south, so that's back where we came from. So we are only able to go west right now. Forward! Alright. We shall slowly add. Okay, so let's look around at our possible junctures. Alright, as expected, we can head back east. We can head north, and we head northwest. So it looks like, once again, our only path forward is to go north. At least that seems to be the case. Let's see, we can't keep going further west. Can't backtrack either. In that case, we'll have to go forward. We'll go north. Alright, let me just mark that on the map. Forward! Okay, so that's another juncture visited. Here's what our map looks like so far. Now, let's go back in. So it looks like we can go forward this way. So, where can we go? So far, no forks in the road. Kinda surprised there aren't any forks yet. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So there's a fork to the east and a fork to the north. Let me mark those down. Alright, so north and east have forks. Let's see. Do we just keep going right? Yeah, we'll treat this like a proper maze, and we'll keep going to the right. Whatever path, we will take the right path. Literally. And hopefully figuratively. Feels like it lasted for a while. Okay, so we can't... Alright, so we can't use this to backtrack to where we were in the south. Okay, so that's back west. That makes sense. We can traverse north. Okay, mark that down. And then, just to be sure, we cannot continue going east, right? Yeah. Okay, so we got two options. So let me just cycle through this again real quick. So west is back where we came from. Alright, we'll continue taking the rightmost path until it ends up being correct. Alright, forward. Sorry, I was getting distracted by my own switch, because how it handles things for me is different from how it looks to you. Because the moment I tab off or hit something else, it immediately immediately takes it off my screen with how it works. Alrighty, switch back. Alright, so now with that point. Okay, so there's a point to the south that we can. Alright, so the point west is leading back to where we've been before. There's no road to the north. There is a road to the northeast, though. Okay, then. Well, keep going right relative to us, and we'll see what leads us. Well, we'll see where that leads us. Alright. Okay, it looks like from this juncture, we can't keep going south if we wish. Hang on a second, I must have accidentally done something weird with my drawing software. Give me a sec. Need to reload it. Alright, so, in notes, bring that back up. Alright, cool. I might have to reorient things a little bit as far as where I am. Okay, so let me redraw the distance real quick. Alright, so here's what it looks like for me. So we've got the nodes are any point that I've traveled to. The paths are ones that I am aware of. Okay, so let's look around some more. As we would expect, nothing to the southwest, nothing to the west. To the north, that's back where we came. So to the east, there's something. But that is not the most rightward path relative to us, so we'll move forward. Oh, this one curves, and it curves to the right, and then to the left. That's going to end up being very confusing. Okay, I need to reorient what I'm doing on this page. Let's see. Let me take this section and move it. Okay, that should give me a bit more space to work with. Alright, resize. Okay, now. Alright, so already the twists and turns are starting to throw me for a loop, but eventually if I just keep following the unique paths, I should eventually reach where I'm going, unless they circle around and do weird stuff. Make any sense?
I assume you'll know what to look for when you've found the end, right?
Nope. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So I thought for that, some turns meant that you were there.
Or I may have just backtracked to where I was before. Although, there was only one direction so far as I can tell. Southeast, huh? Alright, so let me just confirm everything real quick. So based on where we are right now. So, south has nothing. Southwest has nothing. West has something. North is back where we came from. Southwest has something. Southeast has something. West has something. Let's try west. This one seemed to loop around a little bit, but hey. I'll just focus on, well. So, southwest. I'll just focus on the junctures and the direction of the junctures to try and keep things straight. Otherwise, this could just confuse us to all hell and back. It's already confusing me to all hell and back. I mean, without taking into account that, oh my gosh, look at this nonsense. I'm never going to figure this out at this rate. Okay, let's do this. I'll expand, well, let me just change how I've arranged things to where I can get a bit more distance this way. Okay. Quick. Alright, that should do for didn't affect the page below, right? No, it didn't. Good. Sorry, getting distracted by stuff. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, so there's a path to the north on this one. Yeah, we're just gonna be lame about this. Take every little path that we know, that we can figure out. So, wait a minute. East doesn't have what we're looking for? Oh crap, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the curves, aren't I? Well, crap, I am gonna have to pay attention to the curves. Okay. Shit. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna be... Wait a minute. How did I start? Alright, so we were facing west when we emerged. Okay, so... that gives me... Okay, so... Wait, if we were facing west... Actually, does that Interesting. So that orientation doesn't change. The way it handles that, you'd think it'd be facing a different direction. And now we're facing south. Okay. Oh, actually, I can use that. Okay. That's how I need to handle this. Okay. So, I will have to account for curves then. So, we were facing west, but ended up south. Now that we know, we can use that to our advantage. So, there's something else to the southwest. And then something to the north. Oh wait, north is just back where we came from, right? only 2 paths, then that has to be it. It looks like I will have to account for the curves more than I expected, so hopefully I'm able to figure out my way back. What? Don't show it to me.
I'm not. I also found a map of this era. But that way, if you have trouble finding the red page, I can help.
I found the red page.
Oh.
It was out in plain sight. I was just being dumb.
Okay.
Okay, so we went southwest and emerged, continuing to face southwest. Okay, that makes things simple. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. What direction was that? That was north, right? So that was west. Okay. This direction west we can go. There's a direction northeast. Wait, northeast is back where we came from. There's a direction east we can go. And a direction south. Interesting. Whoops, I guess we're going the south path. This one going to be straight? Yeah, it looks like the paths overlap each other a little bit. Alright, this one continues to be south. Okay. I better just compress this whole dang thing. We're not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, either way. So, that continues to be south. So, north is accounted for. Alright, there's north. Oh, crap! Didn't mean to do that. Wait a minute. Huh, so backtrack always takes us in the opposite direction, huh? Alright, so we're currently here. Alright, the curve ended up being about the same in each case. Okay, cool. So, if we go forward and then head south, we'll be back to where we were before. Go. So if ever I'm lost, I can always just keep hitting the backtrack button until I get to where I think, well, to where I eventually get where I need to be. Relatively speaking, anyway. Alright, I should be facing southwest, good. So if I turn this way, I believe I'll be facing south, yes. Okay, let me go ahead and erase real quick where we were. Alright, let's look for an option. Alright, so that's back north. West. It would appear that this is a dead end. Alright, we have finally hit a dead end. Alright, we'll head north then. And while that runs, I will mark that as such in here. I guess I can just mark anything that's... That's not what I meant. Alright, anything that's a dead end will be marked as red. Now, let us check one of the other directions on this juncture. So there should be 4. And the way back will be northeast. There's west, we're aware of. Southwest. That's back where we came from. Southeast, and then east is an open juncture. And then northeast should be our way back. Yes. Okay. Let's check out the eastern junction. Let's see where this takes us. Alright. Here we are. Let me mark this. Alright, now that we're here, let's look for entrances. Nothing that way. There's back the way we came. Alright, it would appear this is another dead end. Alright, forward. Or backward, I guess. We might be here a while, brother. I hope you don't mind me just talking about this for a while.
It's okay.
This is what I got so far.
So far, that's accurate.
Yep, I was about to mark this one as a dead end. Alright, and then there's the western path that was the next one to check. Let's go.
Well, once you get this map, now we look at much more. You have to help you think the other page.
Yep.
After getting in them there, I suggest you make, because they've had a certain.
Oh, that was a different noise this time. Whoops. How will I know when I'm done?
Well, let's just say that.
Alright, so northwest.
Both brothers will tell you about how to reach the final pages for their book and to ignore for another book.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and at that point,
so that's what chat was hinting at earlier. Okay, cool. East? Okay, so then that's east. That's back where I came from. We're not quite at the dead end here. Good.
So you'll likely finish.
Ooh, another southerly direction. Okay.
So you may finish this, depending on how far you want to go with this, you may finish this game before.
And a third southwest. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll go the most rightward. So we'll go back south. Away we go. Alright, this one curves, and then curves back. Huh, alright, so thus far not a dead end. It'll keep going. Here's what I got so far, chat. Here's what I got so far. Bit of a roundabout, but hey, it's working well enough, I hope. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Back into it. Okay, let's look for options. We've got the south one that we can pursue if we so desire. Then north just leads back where we came from. And then there's the south one that I found as soon as I got here. Alright, I guess that's the way forward. Alright, let's see where it leads us. Any curve? Alright, so this was a southerly path, and it looks like it is curving in some respect. I'll be curious to see what the curve ends up leading to. Which direction, anyway. Alright, now we're facing east after this. Okay, let me adjust that. Alright. Erase your work. Come on. There we go. Okay, give me a sec to reorient this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to compress this a little bit. Real quick, I'm gonna add the white fill back in. Alright, good. There we are. Now that that's done, let's bring this back. Oop. Wrong thing. Alright, I'm good. Oop. No, do not delete that page. Okay, so we are now facing east. Alright, there is a pathway westward. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I messed up, I think. East was the direction I came from, right? Yes, it was the direction I came from. So west would be my way back. So actually, this is a dead end. So let me mark it as such. Well, here's the easy way to confirm it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's the only one we found. This is a dead end. Alright. Very well. Hey, brother? How will I know when I've reached the end?
Let me see the map so far.
I just hit this point. Because is there any specific landmark or anything different? Because I know I can always just hit this button, perhaps. But it's a bit much to have to worry about that.
You want me to give you a hint of the general location of where?
I prefer not. But is there something that will appear on screen that will make it obvious that I'm at the right place?
I'm trying to think without having to think, because it's been a while.
Alright, well. Wait, hang on.
But I do know that so far you've done most of the path.
Alright, let me just double check that this is the end of this area.
No, you are at a few dead ends.
Alright, so the north we are aware of.
You are at least yeah.
I am on the right. Well, nothing I have written down is inaccurate that you know of. Okay. Okay, so it looks like this is once again another. Yep, this is another dead end. Okay. I'll mark this as a red spot that I do not traverse.
On the final one will be an interesting.
Well, either way. Well, the problem is there's been a slight curve to things as I've gone.
I know. But I think the final one, that you'll know you've reached the final one,
it'll be a lot more blatant.
It'll be essentially a or something kind of like.
I kind of wish I had a webcam on so we could show that, but I think I get the picture. Well, feel free to indulge him as you see fit.
Anyways. Where's this?
It's probably below the sink, I think. If not, we can always buy more when we're out next. Alright, let's see. So there's a direction that I can check out. I meant below the kitchen sink. It's a general thing that we use everywhere, so I put it down there. Alright, that's back where we came. Yeah, don't let me stop. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Oh shoot, I didn't put it back to where you could see. Okay, so that's all our options. We'll go south. Jane, the chat didn't hear you say that. He said charge. Very dramatically. In a soldier accent, he wanted me to specify that. Alright. Anything good down this way? Alright, that's back to where we came. The way we came, I should say. It would appear that this is another dead end. Yep, I'm gonna mark this as another dead end. Backtrack. And that's how we know it's a dead end. It's just reverse. It's just having me turn all the way around. Yep. Dead end.
What did you see there?
Dead end. No other options to go forward. Only option is to go backward.
Did it show any crashed vehicle or something?
What?
One of the dead ends, I think, shows a crashed vehicle of the one you're in.
I haven't noticed anything like that. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to...
you haven't gotten that far just yet.
Oh my god, I'm just barely at the start, aren't I?
Well, actually, I think you're about halfway there.
Oh, that's very comforting. Ah, well. Well, let's see what's behind this pathway. I mean, look at all the other points that I could double back to and veer off into all sorts of nonsense. How do I know I'm even in the right... Are there multiple paths through? There are multiple paths through, aren't there?
Well, actually, there's only one path.
Well, okay, in that case... What, if I somehow hit half of the dead end somehow? Alright, there's back the way we came. Okay, you know what? I should stop asking you things, because then you'll say things that you probably shouldn't. And don't tempt me, Frodo. Alright, this looks like a dead end. Alright, so, that's a west. So, we've circled around and seen nothing. Yep, dead end. And then, should turn around once that way. Back me up. Yep, okay. Then I turn 90 degrees to the right and investigate that thread. Okay, we have now abandoned that position. Okay, now, facing southwest, so if we face northwest, there's our next opportunity to look around. Alright, this one curves one way and then curves back the other. So it should remain oriented to the northwest. Yes, okay. Now that we've got it, let's see. Oh, okay, we've got a path to the northeast that we can check out. Here's where we came from. A path to the west as well. Okay. And then northwest is the direction we came from, so I guess the western direction is the best way forward if we're gonna keep this always go right shtick. Actually, wait, that's technically going left. Yeah, well, eventually I find all the dead ends. Or you find the not dead end. Eventually. Well, I've got a page already, so I guess...
Mark the path
Well, yes. And I can just give myself directions from that. Make it very simple. Alright, so this isn't dead. Alright, so this node isn't a dead end. Good. Alright, east is back where I came from. Huh. There's another node to the south as well. Alright, we'll head to the north. See what lies within. Alright. Alright, keeps the northern orientation, so we've got the node. Alright, nothing good there. Alright, southeast, so didn't expect anything that direction. That's back where we came. It would appear that we have reached another dead end. Let me confirm. Well, actually, here's how we confirm. Yep, dead end. Alright, here's what I got so far, chat. Alright, I'm gonna check out this node next, brother.
Okay. By the way, if you're wondering why I was screaming, bro,
Was there a raccoon on the deck?
black cat.
Oh, the black cat's back?
Yeah. I swam though. Swam as I was getting.
Oh yeah, that black cat is very skittish around here. I'm surprised it's even poking its head around anyway. Wonder if it wants the water we let out for the little dudes. I'm expecting this one to probably be a dead end as well, but we'll see. Oh, this one's curving. This one's probably going to face western. Well, a western direction, I assume. Yep, this one's facing to the west, so let's go ahead and curve the path to compensate for that. Oh, still using my red ink. Okay, west. Alright, that leads back the direction we came from. Alright, this looks like it's another dead end. Why would you build all this just to have a bunch of dead ends?
Well, it may have been a mine.
Yeah, but still. Alright, then. Alright, so that's I can mark as a dead end. And then next up on the chopping block, it should turn 90 degrees to the right and back me up if I hit the backtrack button. Yep. Okay, there we are. We'll go ahead and mark this one off. Here's what it looks like right now, chat. I don't know how obvious the red is relative to everything else. Might be worth zooming in at some point, but this is going to be fascinating to show off when I'm trying to... Alright, so we are now on... If we want to press forward, we need to go 3 this way to the northeast. And that is our new path. Go! Alright, let's mark this off. Ooh, northwest. Hang on, am I getting disoriented? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The game crashed. I don't have a recent save.
Yeah, but at least you know where the pages are now.
Well, I made a save before starting the maze, so I suppose what I can do then... Hopefully it doesn't spit me... Well, hopefully it doesn't spit me too far away. Well, the page was easy to retrieve, and yes, I do. Yeah, hopefully it hasn't messed with anything else. Oh, that's so annoying. The fact that I have to go through all this. Luckily, I have plenty of information to work with. So hopefully, I can always just check down the paths. Well, let's see. Is it worth checking to see if the other paths might have an option?
We'll probably leave it.
Yeah, but it might be worth it anyway. Well, doesn't hurt to be sure, right? I feel like I've been a little too lucky with how things have been laid out for me. If that makes any sense. I want to double check. Because the thing is, you know, but I don't. That's the key. Alright, so now that we're here, the only option for this node is west. Alright, you're currently here. So the only option is north. You good, Statesman? Alright, the two paths here, just to confirm where I am. The path that I was going was to the west, well, it was to the east, but there's another fork to the north that I can check out. The brother seems confident that I was going the correct way, but for the sake of posterity, I should check this way out as well, just to be sure. Alright, let's mark this down now. Okay. Let's look around. Okay. Well, that was indeed a dead end. Well, you were correct, brother. That was indeed a dead end. Just toss it in my laundry bin. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, so east is where I'm supposed to go according to what I've been finding so far, but let's check to the north just to be on the safe side. Alright, let's double check. This is probably starting to look very tedious to anyone watching this, huh? Probably. I don't think my drawing software knew what to do with that. Well. Actually kind of surprised at how many of the dead ends I was able to avoid. Because there were 3 paths along here that, according to my notes, I veered off on. So I'm currently facing east. There's another facing to the northeast, so we'll check that out real quick. Alright, this one looks like it'll curve to the north. Perhaps the northeast, well, northwest. Alright, what direction am I facing now? Northwest. Okay, so it's always a 90-degree whenever I see that particular path. Cool. Alright, let's start cycling through. Oh, there's actually a path to the north. Alright, southeast is back in the direction I came from. Alright, so we can keep this moving. Alright, let's keep following this thread. So far, it's nothing in this route. Would appear that is all. Okay, so again, this ends up being a dead end. Go ahead and backtrack once more. Alright. I'm pretty sure I got the exact layout for this wrong, looking at the directions again, but hey. So be it, just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at. So through here is one I've explored. I don't know how visible my cursor is, but still. Now that we've attended to that, I believe now, irrespective of the correctness of that path, according to my notes, south is where I need to go for this next branch. And then I can continue to go south to go what is likely the correct path. But let's be thorough in our pursuit, since that I'm already having to backtrack a little bit. Let's just make sure of that. How many times am I going to repeat that this stream? Yes, the answer is yes. Oh, there's something new here. Okay. Let's mark it as such. So that's going southwest, huh? As opposed to the westerly direction that takes us back and away. Alrighty. So it looks like that southwest direction is the only one that is an option down this way. Let us explore. I'm currently exploring this thread right now.
By the way, okay, in the driver's
Alright, looks like this is a dead end, so we're on our way back.
Also, from looking around from the maps, apparently you could climb up to the crow's nest on the boat in the hub. I think you have to climb like the ropes.
I was unaware you could do that.
Yeah.
Is that relevant for a puzzle or something?
I think it's more of finding an Easter egg, though I don't know if it's in this version or a later version.
It's probably in a later version then, because I know, didn't they add a world to the later versions?
Well, yeah, they did, and they did show some Easter eggs there. I think one of them even had an Easter egg of Jeff Dunham and Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Wait, what? Why?
I have no idea. I think it may have been in the Gear world, because no one had the torture chambers and such.
I guess. That's a strange one, though.
Yeah.
Alright, back to where... Well, not quite the main path yet. I want to check out this branch real quick, then we'll be back to pursuing the main.
Yeah, and I will say that it will play that.
Well, how many junctures do you think I have left to find?
Not too many. You know, based on how you drew it, you may need a little more room for some of the stuff.
That would not surprise me at all. Luckily, this is a drawing tablet where I can just expand things pretty easily.
I know, but I mean, like, scoot some things over this way.
There's a large contingent this way?
No. It's more of you might run out of room in the middle here for some of the stuff.
Oh, well, I can always just drop it down a little bit. That's easy enough. Oh, let's explore this thread. Ooh, something new.
To finishing my sweeping before you finish the puzzle, I know. Oh, you'll.
Well, at the rate I'm going, you definitely will.
Yeah. Well, with getting both pages through anyway. They have enough time to see you do the best end.
Alright, southwest.
Forward.
Yeah, just find this hidden page and don't help the other two.
That's one of them. That's the best ending of.
I'm trying to think of all the permutations. How do you only get 4 permutations?
There's one for each of the brothers. One, don't bring that hidden page to the guy. I guess it's absolutely.
You probably shouldn't have mentioned that little bit at the end. Of course he is! He wants to be friends! Oh, just give him a good petting. Statesman's in his room. He's annoyed. Don't you dare get the spray bottle back out! He's laughing like he's gonna get the spray bottle back out. Actually, this must sound like a very one-sided conversation, given that I've got the noise gate in place. I doubt he's even being picked up.
Who wants it?
Wait, what? No. Are you bribing him with food to get out of your room? Are you literally bribing my cat with food? Oh my god. This is what I get for committing to a longer stream. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. We're gonna be here for a bit, boys. At least I'm still oriented, so I've got that going for me at least. So we have that. Oh my... You baited both of them with the... Oh my gosh. Yes, because he can smell it! What's wrong with the statesman sitting on your bed?
Where my power cord and such work.
And? Then cover them up!
Try pulling this towards him.
Well, I mean, if he's competing with Cheeto for the treats, of course he's gonna be possessive. This is what I live with. Allegedly, I own 2 cats. Part of me wonders if I own 3. Well, own 2 and have a third around, let me put it that way. Alright, that's probably all. Yep, that's all. Alright, I will mark that as done. Okay, so those were indeed nothing. How did I miss those? Alright, so now I believe I have to point westward. And now we're back on track. So that puts us about there. And then I have to go southwest. Yep. Alright. And then we go proper west. Also, while I'm waiting, apparently the brother thinks that I may run out of space soon, so let us scoot this over this way. Then let's resize this up. Alright. I have no idea if that'll fix things to the degree that the brother... Actually, no, let's not make any rash judgments on where stuff goes yet. I can figure it out as we go. So we're currently facing west, so we need to go northwest now. We're literally going in a circle according to my notes. Hey, Cheeto. Alright, getting there. So there's only one path forward that we haven't explored yet. That didn't lead to a dead end. Alright, but let's just confirm that real quick before we get too far along. So, according to my notes, we've got a pathway that will lead... Ooh, there's a pathway that leads north as well. Okay, let me mark that down. I guess that's what the brother meant by the fact that I need more space. Is it gonna end? It's already looking like a rather silly map, to be fair. Alright, southwest is the direction we came from. Alright, we'll check out the northwest path first. Get a curve back? Yep. Okay, now let's look around. Another one to the north. Okay, that's what the brother meant. Okay, here's what we'll do to reorient. We'll take this punch. We will move it up. Press it down. Alright, there we go. Then we will... Alright, and then I need to reset this real quick. That for a moment. Alright, cool. So now that we've got that, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and redraw this real quick. Alright, then... Okay, so... Let's see, so we've got path facing north. And what other options are there? Alright, southeast is back where we came from. And then there's a path to the west. Well, interesting. Well, since I saw the northern path first, we'll explore that real quick. Alright, so far, so nothing. Back where we came. Alright, this is a dead end. Let's mark it as such. Alright, then we check the western path. See if that's a dead end. Then we move on. That one felt like it lasted a while, but then again I looked away. Alright, we're still... Alright, this is still a westerly direction. Just a second to reorient a little bit. I'm going to move this piece out of the way so that I can get a better... Well, so that I have a little more room to work with. Alright, bring this up. This. Okay. Here we go. Map is starting to look really, really weird right now. Alright, let's keep looking around. Once again, le dead end. Alright, we'll backtrack on both of those. Hey, Cheeto. being a good boy. Alright, then we backtrack once more. Yep, points to the northwest, backs up. Then we take it north and hope that that's the end.
So you're going that path now?
Yep.
I think.
We'll find out if this is the correct one. Well, we'll see how much further we've got, and more to be more accurate. This one's curving. We're now facing east. Okay. So I need to reorient this way. Oh, make sure that my color is correct. Okay, now let's see what's through here. Alright, so immediately to the southeast. Oh, I guess we're taking that option. Whoops. I meant to keep looking for options.
That's okay. That was actually the only other path you could go in this.
Oh, hello. I guess we're done.
I was talking about with the whoosh whoosh whoosh.
Ah, sound effects backing it up, huh?
And congrats!
I'm alive! And there's the Myst book.
And now you can go back and get the right page and go through the conveniently made tunnel. Have a complete path.
Resume. Take a look, chap. A bit wonky, but hey, if it works, it works. Let's get the hell out of here. I mean, we'll be coming back pretty swiftly, but...
At least you know which way you're going.
Yes, that will simplify things considerably.
I just managed to barely finish my sweeping before you got through here.
Alrighty.
You'll probably be my laundry.
Oh, definitely. Anyway,
Whether you can get, at least with getting...
I'll be very curious to see if I can get that secret book. Although weird, because I remember... Actually, here, I'll show you, brother. Let's see, where is it? Do you know where the other half of this note is?
I have no idea.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Either way, back to it.
Hello. I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not believe him. He killed my father. He will kill you. Began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother. It is him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. He destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had a woman father. When I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly. The lying tongue of a serpent. He'd convinced father that it was I who destroyed the ages. He convinced father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not real as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He has doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, father imprisoned us both. Not sure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you what I say is true. Release me. You must release me. My brother's a secret liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. He must only recover one additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf. It's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, or you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quick. A book on the far right. Okay. So, these are the designs that can be mimicked in order to carry things along, huh? There's a green book that I should not open, huh?
Like, one page you saw. That may have been the map. Never mind.
Yeah, but there's apparently a green book that I'm supposed to not open.
Oh,
Which one is it?
it's not on this shelf.
Where is it then?
Have you got the other page delivered?
I have not delivered the red page yet.
You may as well do that at first.
Alright, let's see. Direction it was. I'm blanking now. That
Oh.
was... Oh, right. Spaceship. Spaceship! Do. Yeah. At least I know where to look for the book now.
Give me
At
the
least-
page.
Well, if I want to see the ending where I release the both of them, well, or one of them, I'm assuming I can only release one
Yeah.
for a given ending.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I release one, they'll just kill the other. And probably me. And probably all of existence, given how this is set up and explained. Alright, so we just need to get through this real quick.
Page.
Alright, red page first. Cheeseburger first.
I hope the hamburger doesn't steal it.
Fine, don't get the reference.
I thought you were going for something.
Nope. It's an Iron Man reference. As soon as he gets back, as soon as he's in the car, first thing I want an American cheeseburger. And then I want a press conference. Cheeseburger first. It's on Disney Plus. We do have it still. May as well check it out. Oh, honestly, I may as well grab it while I can, given the circumstances, but never mind me. Alrighty, now I just gotta follow this neat little trail that I've created for myself, and that'll be good. You have any comments on this cheat sheet? Oh, who's a good boy? And away we go! We're almost there. Almost bloody there. There we go. Yeah. Pushing the wrong button. I know. Give me a break. Alright, then we go north. Alright, so we're going north, then we go east a couple times, south a couple times. Then we basically form a spiral. Honestly, the correct path ended up just being a glorified spiral. Interesting how it worked out. For a second, I thought I was oriented incorrectly. Okay. South. Then south again. Wait a minute. Did they change the path? Or did I mess up? Because I thought it was supposed to go west, but now the only direction I can go is east. Oh man, did I seriously screw up? You know what, I'll just go east and see what happens. Hang on a second. Maybe I can use the directions that are available to help orient me. So west is available. South is available. Alright, backtrack. I have no idea where I am. Back it up. Wait, huh? I got completely reset? Huh? How'd that happen? I got really mixed up then, didn't I? Ow. Okay. Either that or that's just a failsafe in case I really get screwed up and hit backtrack twice, perhaps. I don't remember that being a thing, though. Hey, brother! What happens if I hit backtrack twice? honestly can't tell if I got so turned around that I ended up back at the start, or if I hit backtrack twice, suddenly I'm back at the start. I honestly can't tell what happened.
I don't remember where I was having to do that, so I couldn't tell you.
All I remember is getting frustrated at this part. Although I'm pretty sure I got frustrated in every part because I was a dumb kid when I played this.
Yeah, when we first played this, we were like around 5 or something.
Yeah, I mean this came out in 94, right? I didn't even exist yet. Alright, now I go north. Actually, while I'm handling this, I should create just... Alright. X marks the spot. I'm just gonna have... this thing gets moved around as we go. That's how I'm going to keep myself oriented. Okay, so... oh, I think I know what happened. I think I went north twice. And that led me to a dead end. And then I realized the only direction is south, and I get confused. I think that's what happened. I think I got ahead of myself. So, I am heading east. And I can still head east, so I'm on the right track. Forward. Then I should be able to go south after this juncture. Alright, good. Cannot continue to go east. I head this way. I can go south. Good. Forward. Hello, Cheeto. You okay, dude? Oh, he's a sleepy boy. Who's the sleepy boy? Yes, you are. Alright, we can continue going south. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Then we head west. Good. Alright, it curves. And then we go to the southwest. Actually, while I'm waiting, we may as well just eliminate what I was working on. There we go. I don't need that, apparently. Alright, we're good. And now I should be able to go west. Almost there. Yeah, I'm basically gonna be done with this game tonight. Nice. I guess I'll show off the good end, well, the best ending on stream, and then look at the other two on my own time. That should work out well enough, I think. Hopefully, anyway. almost there. Alright, we're out. Alright, let's go say hi to the Red Brother.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Sirius. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Achenar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here, in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our explorations. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. His thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Achenar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final chapter. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, trapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library which is mostly burned but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released, and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will be face to face.
Alrighty then. So, we have the patterns here. Quite a few patterns, in fact.
Once you found the right one, go into the furnace. I mean the fireplace area.
Well, which one am I supposed to... Well, he mentioned 158, I think?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and jot this one down real quick. Okay. This is gonna be fun, as you can see from how I've...
Let's see. Make a 8 by 6 grid.
Alright, we'll start with that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's make sure I'm...
I think that's 7.
Okay, you're right.
Easy mistake to make.
I'm also trying to work hurriedly so that I can show off... Actually, here, I'll show it to chat right now. Okay, so... But what about the secret page?
We'll get to... That will come.
When I touch the green book?
Yeah. You'll be good. I'll...
Well, you'll let the game speak for itself? Alright, cool.
Yeah. And after that, if you're lost after that, help you out.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, let's make sure everything's good. Oh, missing one. I wonder what happens if I put one of the other patterns in.
I think it shows something else.
Well, I can explore those on my own time. Let's see. Let's make sure I've got this correct. Yep, that looks good. Here we are. Let's get in there. Alright, back to the fireplace. I wondered when this would come into play.
Thank you.
There we go. So, let's go ahead and make a save here.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny. Not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend. As you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Oh. Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I fear you've met my son, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island. In my library. Oh, it contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over-greedy explorers that might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar, we had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. He was their own mother. Oh, my dear Catherine. To lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except that they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they have done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Okay. I think he's done. So click. Oh. Okay.
Alright, so we just have to find that page then, huh?
Yeah.
Where's it hiding then?
You want me to give you?
Well, there's only one place in this island that has gone unexplored.
Actually, it's fairly simple. You know all those switches that are around?
All of them? Well, all 9 of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
All 9 that I found, anyway.
No, it's not. The pages.
Yeah, but what's this lead to? This looks like something important.
I think that's for some Easter eggs or something.
Alright then. Well, I guess they've got display things up here, so that's purely aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's
we've
actually in there, but don't flip that one just yet. Flip all the others to down.
Wait, how am I supposed to figure that out? Hang on, bro. Let's figure that out.
Yes. Flip that one down.
Flip all of them down?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to figure this out normally? Because it looks like they all have the same design, as it were. I'm trying to think of how you would even find this. Need a tissue. I believe that's the last one. How am I supposed to figure that out on my own?
I know.
Because, I mean, just to go back to my notes real quick, because there was this one in the stone world, this half of one. But the problem is, I have no idea where that's supposed to be. At least I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't have a good guess as to where the other half of that page is. Maybe if I had explored around a bit more, I may have been able to figure that out, but here we are. Well, whatever the case may be. I just missed sunlight. Yeah, that'll work for now. Okay. It's not like it needs to be super clear, at least as far as my notes are concerned. Second. Alright, we're good now. I wonder where I find the other half of that. So now I just flip this again? Or...
I mean, flipped all of them.
I think of where all of them are then. Oh wait, there's one down here, isn't there? On. No, that doesn't count.
At least.
Pretty sure there isn't anything down here. This is just in relation to Where am I supposed to look? Actually, easy solution. Is there one in relation to the library, perhaps? Unless... Ooh, I have an idea. Oh, nope. Wrong thing. Didn't mean to hit that. Did not mean to hit that. Let me flip that back. What if I turn the observatory to face it?
Really, the other piece of that. No. Oh, that was torn. Was in the channel age.
The what age?
The age with the windmill.
What? The top? What? You mean the forest?
Yeah.
I wonder where it was hidden. What does it say? It says I don't feel like going back for it. Is it worth going back to that age to try and look for it? Well, let me put it this way. Well, actually. What the heck?
And it has the other half of the note. I think the note, the torn note, explains how to get to the stuff.
Yes, I know that, but worth going back for back to that age for it, maybe? Feels annoying to be stonewalled by this at the last moment, but you know what? We'll play it honestly. Step 1. Let's see. Need to raise the pressure. Alright, while I'm waiting, I guess I can just... It was the stone world. Appeared in. Alternatively, is there a marker that I... Hang on. Is there a marker that I missed somehow? Well, okay. If there is a marker, I have no idea where the hell it is. Because all of them are off right now.
You don't think it could be the one inside the building here?
What marker switch would there be in here, though?
That's the library?
Where past the library? That one's been flipped. Nothing over in that direction. Unless there's somehow a marker switch here. Where the hell? Okay. Something's not right here. Something is very wrong. Do I turn them all on and then turn them all off, maybe? I'm gonna throw this over. Whoop. I guess I can keep it over here for now. Okay, so. Alright, so. We'll turn them all to the on position. So. 9 gears. Planetarium. Spaceship. Alright, the hallway. Brick building. It is set to 240. That's how I got into the gear world to begin with. Alright, now that we've done that. What's up? And meanwhile, the noises continue in the background, echoing through the whole place. Oh, wait a minute. Did I misread the instructions? I misread the instructions. Turn everything on and then turn the harbor off.
Oh.
We misread. No fretting over that now.
Now to pull up the code again.
Yep. Sec. Alright, page 1. Okay. My own page. Whoops. Apparently I messed that up. There we go.
Have you found the missing page? Come.
Essentially click on there as it.
Yep, I'm familiar with the concept. Yeah, Cheeto?
Ah, my friend. You returned. And the page, did you bring the page? Ah, give it to me. Give me the page. You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
He'll be back in a bit.
Alright. Meanwhile, I can check OBS real quick. Okay. We're good. We can explore a little bit. Oh, and he's back. Hello?
Didn't just check.
Possible.
Oh, there was a cutscene saying you skipped a cut.
I broke it.
Yeah, there was a cutscene. Yeah, of him returning in.
Alright, alright. Oh, too far. Is it possible to give the other person a page? I wonder. Might be worth checking. Might be worth confirming that on my own time. That looks correct. Here we go.
Ah, my friend. You returned. And the page, did you bring the page? Ah, give it to me. Give me the page.
Wonder how long this was.
Please, give the page. The page, my friend. The page.
How long will this last?
Give me the page.
Alright, it eventually loops.
You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
And now we wait, apparently. We just sit here, whiling away the hours.
I think in the remake, it has you wait it out.
Well, I mean, still waiting it out, but... I mean, we know it'll eventually happen, right? There we are.
It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend. But my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, in reward, I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst, the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your explorations satisfying. You will no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more favor. I am fighting a foe much greater than my sons would even imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, feel free to enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you again.
Gotta bait the sequels, right?
Yep.
And then we can just head back if we so desire.
Yep. And explore the outlines at your leisure.
Uh-huh. and see what he did to his sons. Although, to be fair, based on how it was described, not without reason. Nothing left of the books now, huh? Alright, it is over.
Yeah, though in the remakes, you unlock another location.
Yep. All the same, I guess that'll be all then. So, we have officially reached an end. I suppose I can explore all the shenanigans therein at another time.
And maybe even find the other half of that note, which we now know where it is.
Uh-huh. Either way, that'll be all from us. Honestly, I didn't expect to finish the game this quickly, but you know what? Made for a nice diversion. Although, probably for the best that it did get wrapped up when it did, because, well, my next objective, since we did wrap this up so quickly, is I've been letting Baldur's Gate 3 drag on for too long, so just as Xenoblade 2 got the premiere Saturday night slot, I'm going to be handing that honor back to Baldur's Gate 3 until we finish that up, at which point I'll figure out what to play next. So, it'll mean that we hopefully go through it a little faster, more consistently for sure, and otherwise, yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So, I've got plenty to think about as far as reviewing this. Hopefully it all works out well, but for now, thank you all for stopping by, and hopefully this was entertaining all the while, even if at the end it was a matter of, okay, which direction is the dead end? Probably not the best viewing experience on that regard, perhaps, but still, here we are. Here we are. So, with that in mind, it's late. I better call it then, so I'll probably stream Baldur's Gate 3 at some point tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be morning, afternoon, or evening yet. Probably evening at the rate things are going. But regardless, thank you all for stopping by, and whatever we end up exploring next, I hope it'll continue to be interesting. So till then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you